Hey guys, my name's Bando, this is Brooks Vando, and it's Wednesday evening, and it's probably time I do another video. We got some really good, interesting stuff coming up for the channel soon that I think you guys are really going to enjoy, and I hope you guys will stick with these videos that are coming, because I'm really looking forward to them, and I think you're going to enjoy them. But, unfortunately, it's the usual GW slop this time. Warcom, yay, all hail. How have they made a bad website worse? It wasn't even loading earlier. It just completely died. So let's have a look. So we got acquiesce to the demands of the Dark Gods with this year's Warhammer Day miniature. So we have another limited access miniature. Got to pump up that FOMO. Got to get the resellers hyped. A Chaos Sorcerer for Age of Sigmar. Just once, I'd like to see one of these sort of limited edition miniatures be for the Old World or Horus Heresy. It's an interesting model. I can't say I'm too fussed. It's definitely not a model that I must have. But all in all, I relatively like most of the design choices on it. I can see that the helmet especially is probably going to be really popular with Wordbearer players. I think it's a cool model, but it's definitely not something that's like, I must own this model and I will therefore go to Warhammer Day. You'll be able to pre-order it online, that's good. At least it's not just an in-person one. And Warhammer Day is on the 5th, so this Saturday. Not really fussed. You know, the fact that they're pushing Imperialis as a named thing there, really not interested. And nothing else there really gives, tickles my pickle. Next up, Helm Hammerhand brings his wrath to Middle Earth. Trademark. So many trademarks. Santa Claus here is a terrible model. Santa Claus here is an absolutely terrible model, and I think that it is a travesty compared to the old Helm Hammerhand model. Yeah, I guess that they are depicting him at a specific point in the new War of the Rohirrim show. But it definitely looks like there's been a slight scale increase again. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that he's wearing like white or light grey with white hair. I think that just doesn't work particularly well. And it does just look like, and then the snowy base and everything just makes it look like Father Christmas, sorry. And we have the new War of the Rohirrim box set with a whole load of new models. Some of the Rohan stuff I'm really liking the look of. Like the new Warriors of Rohan I really like because they're quite clearly the same as before. Like they are just better sculpted. And there appears to be a lot of them in the set. It doesn't seem to be like a loss of value horrendously. Obviously, we have to wait to see what the damage will be like price-wise, but all in all, like, if everything in the Lord of the Rings range gets a refresh like this, it could be very expensive for a lot of people. But these guys I like. I've always liked Rohan. So yeah, I really like these guys. Not a fan of anything here. I get what they are. I just don't care at all. I mean, the Flaming Torch might be an interesting piece to use for conversions, but that's about it. And you get some nice terrain in it. But here's the one I really wanted to talk about. The Servo Skull. The Servo Skull palette. Now, many of you will probably have seen, I think it was the painting phase interview with the guy who used to do the merchandising for GW. And he talked about how a lot of the time their stuff is, what can they get from a supplier that they can kind of put a sticker on and brand as their own. This is quite a big departure from that. This is an actual branded item that is their own thing, and it looks dumb. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. The idea of a flexible pallet made of silicon is a very interesting one. And that I kind of like the idea of. I like the idea that it's got lots of different wells in it to be used, which is kind of good, you know. But all of them are different shapes and sizes, and that's just a little annoying. Yeah, I just wish that it was maybe square and with, you know, just regular shaped wells, and maybe had a servo skull like branding on the side or something. But one one concern I have here is it just says flexible silicon. It doesn't say if this is food grade silicon. If it's not, there is a chance that those of us who lick our brushes, I'm looking at you, yeah, you. There's a risk that those of us who lick our brush, yeah, you, yeah, no, not you, him, yeah. Those of us who lick our brushes could, you know, that bad, very bad. So I would like to see some assurances that that is actually, you know, food grade silicon, especially before giving that to like kids or something. But the idea of it being flexible, you could just peel the paint off of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it could have been better. It could have been better shape. And obviously we don't know the price of this. You know, watch and see that be like 25 quid when a plate or a piece of plastic will do just as well. A free Chaos Warrior, if you want to go down there to a GW store. Does anyone actually still go into GW stores? Do they welcome people into their stores anymore? Yeah. Yay, coins. And then we got a book from Dan Abnett in a big funky scalper case and scalper editions. It's another Sabbath Worlds Crusade era book, which is definitely, you know, something I'd like to pick up, but I guarantee I'd never be able to get my hands on this. Yeah, I really hate this. Release the regular version at the same time. You know, 20 years after Double Eagle first took off, Abnett is back with another tale of aerial aces. God, I hope it's the same set of characters. Oh well. Well, that's it. That's all we've got, you know, got to talk about is, you know, stuff you're not going to get because of the scalpers, boring stuff, toxic stuff, mid stuff, really mid stuff, niche stuff, bad website. Alright, guys. Heresy Thursday tomorrow. Let's have a look at this, you know, rumour engine. I haven't looked at this yet. Oh, it's a drill. Wow. It's a drill. That's impressive. It's a very small drill by the look of the paintbrush of the brush strokes. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got the foggiest. Oh well. Probably something Skaven. Alright guys, Heresy Thursday tomorrow, so I will probably have another video talking about that. It's supposed to be regular full-sized Heresy. Watch it be for the Solar Auxilia. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.